what tips can you guys give to women who are going on a first date with
First
someone?
date.
Do you remember?
You know what? I
So
don't
long
even
ago.
remember like if I even had a first date because it was always like a group thing.
That's right.
You know what? It was so funny because Patrick was the first guy that I really went on a proper date. Like, my past relationships were like, you know, you were friends and then it worked out like that. But for Pat, and I guess that's why it really worked out in the end, he was the one who really asked me, like, really made plans for it. So I guess, like, I was frazzled because I never knew, like, how do you prepare for a first date? Not just the usual, like, hanging out and see if it works out.
There's pressure with first dates because of course you want to look good, you want to sound smart.
But you also
and
don't want to try too hard that it's not
Exactly.
natural anymore and it's not you, right?
That's the hard part there. You have to make it timpla. And
Yeah.
especially if you don't know the guy.
And you're so conscious about the way you look, what you say, but at the same time, you're also reading him.
Yeah.
So there's like 10 million things happening simultaneously, and you're like, based on my experience, don't watch a horror movie. Okay, so Patrick asked me, okay, what do you want to do? And we're like, okay, we'll probably watch a movie. And then he goes, oh, Natalie Portman has a movie. So it was Black Swan.
Okay.
We thought it was like some artsy movie.
Yeah.
So the whole time we just, you know, hung out for the first time. And I was petrified. And he was so scared. And we couldn't like hold each other, right? Because we just met for the first time. So we were like, oh, you're okay? Yeah. And he only told me after, like, I was so scared. That was like the freakiest movie ever.
Psychological thriller
I
talaga.
think you don't want to start your relationship with a psychological thriller. Yeah.
For me naman, it's so important to plan your outfit and your makeup also. Like, you really don't want to try too hard. So your outfit has to be like you, comfortable. I mean, it can be like a bit stylish, but it should be confidently you, diba? Like, you won't be like tugging or like, oh my gosh, is my cleavage showing? Like, really awkward and always like thinking about
You don't want that added stress.
Exactly.
Especially
Yeah,
at the
dress
time.
for the occasion, right? I'm sure on the first date, you will have an idea of where you're going to some degree, right? It's probably gonna be like, oh, it's a dinner. Or like, oh, it's a movie. So obviously, you're gonna be dressed according to the activity you guys are gonna be doing, right?
I mean, if you're doing bowling for the first
yeah,
day,
you're not gonna be wearing
stilettos
Oh my
and a
God.
midriff.
Or you're not gonna be wearing anything with low cuts because you don't wanna flash the whole world.
For clothing, you want the guy to feel comfortable in who you are also. I know it's not great to judge a book by its cover, but it's a reality for first dates, so it's
Don't give away the
necessary.
ending.
Yes.
Oh, you're right.
Parang very
Don't be a
like,
spoiler.
yeah, don't be a spoiler. I mean,
For
just
your
like
own.
be a cover of the
Yeah.
book.
Like, leave a bit of mystery so that the guy will call you again and want to, you know, really pursue you. I know it sounds so very old-fashioned, but I guess even guys like that. When they see a girl and she's so interesting, she's funny, she's beautiful, and you're the whole package, as opposed to like, he's distracted by just one thing.
For those going on a first date, it's like, you also want the guy to see you. If you're so covered up, like, you know, super smoky eye, nothing wrong with smoky eye makeup too, but like, you also want him to see
How you are.
right?
How you look without the contour and the red lips.
And I think what's important, order food that will be friendly throughout the night.
Can't follow that at all.
Like, you don't want some, excuse me, there's something.
Squid ink pasta.
Or crab. So, she just broke the rule.
I broke
Okay.
the rule. I broke
What
the rule.
happened on your
I
date?
remember, like, I really love pastel nero, okay, and black paella. So that's really my favorite. And I remember Jay, maybe it's the first few, like, earlier dates. We didn't really know each other that well. And then I order, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get El Nero. And he's probably like, this girl is insane. And I'm just eating, like, so comfortable, not even wiping my mouth. I knew I had black lips already. And I could see him, he's not really, wasn't really looking at me. So I'm not sure if I made him feel a little uncomfortable. But you know, at the end of the day, he's like, he realized, okay, that's her. She's
Yeah.
confident
Yeah,
in her
exactly.
own.
She's
She wants.
comfortable.
This is what she wants to eat.
Bring a tiny compact. Just kind of like
Yes.
check your teeth.
Not like your mirror,
If your
Ken.
eyelash. May mirror, ganyan kalaki. You know, syempre maliit lang, ganyan. Check if you're, you know. Oh my God, don't naman show it.
Kelly's mirror.
Ay, it's Hello Kitty naman.
I think it's understanding that not everything will run perfectly and smoothly. It's a bit of, you can prepare to a certain degree, but be flexible. And I think when things don't work the way you expect it, that's when the humor comes out. And that's what you want to develop, especially in a first date.
Wala, Jay was so in love with me after
Oh
that
my
pasta. I'm telling you.
Be comfortable.
And be yourself also.
I know it's easier said than done because like if you go on a first date, you're like, oh my God, did I say something wrong? Was I funny? I'm so conscious. I don't know how to do it. So something in my teeth. You know, of course, it's natural.
Especially if you really like the guy, parang you really get so conscious. Like you really want to make sure that, you know, everything goes well and everything works out.
I think the number one thing to think of for me would be, hey, maybe the guy is just as nervous. Also,
you're the same boat.
you're both the same. So, you know, you're both in it to just try it out. So if you have that understanding that, hey, let's just have fun, no expectations, then
For me, I'm a bit sigurista. I would have like topics in the back of my head that I would but at least there are things that we can talk about, like a common friend, or just so there's no awkward silence. At least like you have already like a backup, like, oh, at least I
This
can
one,
bring it up.
bring out the
Yeah,
guns.
bring out the guns.